am seeing the future that if Tinubu wins next year, if Tinubu wins next year, and I'm calling out Atiku and Peter Obi, if you people allow Tinubu to win next year, Amukuton should not preside over next year's election.
So the battle for them first is that Amukuton
needs to go. And it is not about Tinubu saying, it is about you telling Tinubu we shut down until this man goes. I have never seen this kind of useless opposition in my life. I have never seen this kind of unserious opposition in my life.
From what you've said,
look at Dave Umahi. A lady died in his house. The man is still minister.
It's an allegation. Nobody else. He has not been alleged. He has not been accused.
What is the allegation? That somebody died?
Yeah, the lady died. Yes, of course.
Don't misunderstand my English. A lady died in his office, in his house. He is still minister.
What should have happened?
Of all the opposition leaders, the only people that I, Henry Shield, see as real opposition is El-Rufai and Amici. Those people will engage you madness for madness. They will engage you gutter for gutter. They will engage you craze for craze. But you see all these other ones.
But El-Rufai has been neutralized already now, so
that is the shame of the opposition. Nigeria has been hijacked. Tinubu, the man in Aso Rock, has hijacked the country.
How do you mean?
What we've just been witnessing is just the total hijack of the system, and it's working for them because who is speaking? Is it I don't want to use the word useless. Is it the nonsense press statement that Atiku and Peter Obi are releasing? Is that what would change the minds of these people? No. These guys in government, Tinubu and his court, they are not ready to listen to the cries of the people. They are not ready to abide by the law. They are not ready to walk by the constitution. The man has done it for 20-something years in Lagos. Hijacked the whole system. He's doing it now at the federal, and it's so shameful that the people we thought were our leaders, the people we thought that, oh, these are Nigerian heroes, the former president, the former military generals, all these people that we thought, elder statesmen who used to speak to president, everybody has gone mum. It's either they've been intimidated, they are being blackmailed, they are being bribed, they are being compromised. This is not how to run a country.
Between Tinubu, of course, I know you are not a supporter of Tinubu, it's obvious. But Atiku, Peter Obi, Shewore, who is your friend, Adewale Adebayo, Donald Duke, who are you supporting? Please, don't tell me, who are you supporting here, 2027 election? Who are you supporting?
It's a very beautiful question, yes. And let me answer it directly to the public. As of today, I do not have anybody I'm supporting, not Peter Obi, not Atiku, not Shewore, not anybody. And my reason is strategic. Under Buhari, we fought Buhari for 8 years. I was the first person who did a petition to the White House against Buhari when I noticed early on in his regime that he was going to be a totalitarian president. He was going to emasculate the opposition and everything. We wrote a petition which was publicly submitted against Buhari to the White House. To the White House.
Wow.
Now, we fought Buhari for 8 years. Some of us were shot at the Unity Fountain. Some of us were wounded. Some of them, up to today, we can't even do contracts. We can't do any business with this government because they want to know, they want to be sure that nothing comes to you. They impoverish you because you are an opposition voice and everything. We've lost a whole lot. Fine. For 8 years of Buhari, we fought. We ignored, we suffered the pain, we bore the pain. When it was time for election, opposition decided to divide their votes. Atiku got 6 million. Peter Obi got 6 million. Tinubu allegedly got 8 million. So if Peter Obi's vote of 6 million and Atiku's vote of 6 million had come together, opposition would have taken power from the APC with Tinubu's 8 million. Simple arithmetics, right? Okay, let's say it was a mistake, we went to court and everything. Now, Tinubu came in, and 4 years into his tenure, you want to repeat the same exact mistake of 2023. It's time for election. Peter Obi is now going his own way. Atiku too wants to go his own way. You mentioned Donald Duke wants to go his own way. Shewore go his own way. Adewale go his own way. That is the most stupid strategy I've ever seen any opposition on earth adopt.
So you believe they should come together?
To remove an incumbent government. when Jonathan was in power and Tinubu saw that they needed to remove Jonathan, Tinubu, against his will, aligned with Buhari, brought his own structure from the southwest, collided with Buhari, and they used their numbers and whatever and ousted Jonathan. Tinubu understood the place of the greater goal, the greater objective. Why is Peter Obi and Atiku, why are both of them running on separate platforms against a Tinubu who is not a Buhari? So for now, I have no candidate, and if I am making this public, my birthday is in 2 months. On the 13th of October will be my birthday. If as at that day, opposition has not given us a single candidate for all of us to bring all of our votes for him, because these people need to be ambushed out of the villa. If the opposition does not present one candidate, I and Shield will rinse my hands off Nigerian politics, focus on my business, tell APC people, maybe even apologize to APC people, including Tinubu, apologize to Wike, apologize to all my friends in the APC that have offended by my stand, and then just live my life as a Nigerian citizen, because I will not be stupid to say I'm supporting Atiku against Peter Obi, or I'm supporting Peter Obi against Atiku, or I'm supporting Showore against, because in 2019 I campaigned for Peter Obi, for Atiku and Peter Obi ticket in 2019. I carried it on my head, transported people from the north, 12 trucks to the southeast to go and vote. Paid. Did t-shirt and face caps for Atiku Obi ticket in 2019. None of these people have become presidents in 2019. So why should I fight any of them?
The question I wanted to ask as a rider to this is that there's a group now called the G100.
I was invited to you last night.
You see now. So
I'm not coming.
Just hold on. So the G100 are, invested in this idea that you just raised, that these guys should come together. So assuming they come together and it's good they've invited you, tell us, Shield, of all these guys that you know, the candidates, who should they rally around? Who should be because it's not just enough to say, oh, they should come together. Who should they come together?
Let me tell you the truth.
Behind? Who should they rally around?
I know, sir, as an elderly man, you are trying to use another way to get me to mention my candidate. So I'm also going to tell you, sir, that as a young man who is also growing, I will tell you that my candidate will be anybody that the opposition present.
Anybody they present?
Anybody, because I know they will not be stupid enough to present a Buhari or a Tinubu. So whether it's Peter Obi, it will be my candidate.
So sorry, you mean any of these guys, they are better than both Buhari and Tinubu?
Of course! APC is the only political party that has given us 2 illiterates as president. 2 terrible characters as president. Up to today, we can't find Buhari certificate. Up to today, we can't find Tinubu certificate. The 2 presidents that APC have given us have been horrible.
Should, in case they rally around, say Atiku, what's Atiku's pathway? Should, in case they rally around Peter Obi, what's Peter Obi's pathway? Should, in case they rally around Showore, what's his pathway? In 2 minutes.
No, the pathway is just that the people are angry enough with the APC. That's the only pathway.
The anger of the people.
Let me tell you the truth. You cannot go to the market today without security. Forget their campaign. What is their campaign that they're sharing money? They are carrying mobile policemen. They've not born anybody well. Sorry, let me speak pidgin.
Wow.
They've not born anybody well to go neighborhood today. Say you want to go campaign for Tinubu, you don't carry security. Then go flog you.
Wow.
The people are hungry, they are angry, they are frustrated. So nobody is coming to campaign for Tinubu anywhere.
Wow.
Me, I know. Because some of these city boys, some of their leaders are my friends. I have told them, especially those that are from my place, one day, if they give you city boy boss, you won't go campaign. No driver more. Because they will stone you in public. You heard what happened recently. I don't know what state. I think either Rivers or Akwa Ibom, where they beat a guy who came to campaign for Tinubu second time. They beat him and disfigured his face because he didn't have security. So for APC or Tinubu to win the next election, they have to model the system, squeeze the system with security intimidations. That's the only way. But if you go to the market today, to Wuse Market, to Kano Central Market, to Onitsha Main Market, to Ariara Market in Aba, to Oshodi or Idumota or Jota Market, if you go to any market today in Nigeria to campaign for Tinubu without security, they will beat you. But if you go today and say you are presenting Atiku, you are presenting Peter Obi, you are presenting Showore, people just want to know that every other person is behind that mandate, behind that ticket. They will vote for them. Now, anybody that the opposition presents will be my candidate, and that shows you that my mind Is not, I'm not backing any, I'm not saying, I'm not an articulate, I am not an obedient. I am seeing the future, that if Tinubu wins next year, if Tinubu wins next year, if Tinubu wins next year, and I'm calling out Atiku and Peter Obi, if you people allow Tinubu to win next year.
What do you say? Because this is very important, Henry, my brother, this is very important. Some are alleging that they are clandestine individuals, or forces, trying to make sure that the opposition does not come together, that they remain divided. Do you believe that?
Yes, I believe.
Seriously?
Yes, I do believe. In fact, I believe, when I was a member of a political party, PDP, and they were messing up, I called the leadership out, and the leadership decided to give me a bad treatment. That why would I go to, it was Channels TV, that why would I go online to go and criticize them, and this one, that they were not going to involve me, and I go to hell. I told them, I said the national chairman of our party is in Aso Rock in the night. I don't want to mention the chairman of that PDP today. That in the daytime he is the leader of the opposition, but at night the chairman of the People's Democratic Party is in Aso Rock.
Wow.
I told the leaders of the party, I said it to the public. There is nothing to hide. Even today, all this one Seyi Makinde is doing. Seyi said he went to pick Lawal Daura as his vice. For goodness sake, we know the what Lawal Daura played to make Tinubu president. You understand? So let's not some of these our leaders, in fact all the governors in Nigeria, they are a disgrace to manliness, to courage. They are a total disgrace to courage. All the governors in Nigeria, all of them with the exception of none, all of them, 36 of them are a shame, because none of them has been able
to. But Seyi Makinde and Bala Mohammed are not with Tinubu now. Alex Otti is not with Tinubu, even though he has said they will.
Alex Otti is with Tinubu, 100%.
But what of Seyi Makinde and Bala Mohammed of Bauchi?
Okay, they are in APM.
Okay,
right?
They are APM, yes, right? APM. And Seyi Makinde is a candidate, and he will split Tinubu's vote from the southwest. Why are you laughing?
Seyi Makinde will split which vote?
Why are you laughing? I think Seyi Makinde will win Oyo State.
Hold on, which Oyo State? The Oyo State that was born. Seyi Makinde will split which vote? Tinubu's vote? Please. Yoruba says Taban Sunkun. Amarira. Not Kamarira.
Amarira.
Even while we are crying,
we are seeing.
Even with tears,
yes,
we can still see. We can still see the road. Yes. We know what is going on.
Wow.
If Seyi Makinde wants to be in opposition, he should join NDC or join NDC.
Wow.
Let's stop playing all this nonsense.
Likewise, Bala Mohammed.
The same. If you want to play opposition, fight to the end. Join the main opposition. Stop hiding under mushroom parties and saying, okay, APM, Allied People's Movement, right? Do they have candidates in Osun? Do they have candidates in Ekiti? Do they have candidates in Anambra? Do they have candidates in Lagos? Do they have candidates? Abba, please. It is time now to start calling out.
What would take Peter Obi and Atiku to work together? I know Showore will never work together with any of them.
No, he can't, please.
No, Showore has told me personally I will never work with them.
Bros, Showore is my friend now. My friend.
Did he tell you? Has he told you yesterday? Maybe he told you yesterday.
I said,
that's the last time
I spoke. Showore needs to see a reason for a proper people's coalition. He's not ready to join any criminal or anything. He needs to see, if you show him that this is actually for the good of, because what you're saying now is that Showore his mind is padlocked, he's not about saving Nigeria. No, Showore is liberal. Showore knows that when a genuine coalition is formed for the benefit of the people, he has no reason.
He will come here next week and come and tell us whether
tell him that I said so.
Yes, I will.
If I play this exact thing that I said to him,
I will.
So I appreciate the
effort. What will take Peter Obi and Atiku
and I am saying that together. I appreciate the effort of the G100, but Atiku needs to be an elder statesman. Yes. He needs to do the needful.
Which is?
Thank you for having me, sir.
Okay, final question. Elections 4 months, January 16, 17, or something like
16th.
that. January 16th next year. Just 4 months thereabouts now, or 5 months thereabouts. How do we forestall, number one, breakdown of law and order?
To forestall it.
Okay. How do we forestall potential rigging? Because many are alleging that except by rigging, the APC cannot win. President Tinubu cannot win.
Yes.
So what is the counter plan to forestall rigging? Yes.
I don't see anything yet.
Wow.
Because for me, sir, Amukuton should not conduct the next election But that's the first test of the resolve and the seriousness of the opposition today. That's the first way to test if they are serious.
Wow.
Amukuton should not preside over next year's election.
So the battle for them first is that Amukuton should
needs to go. And it is not about Tinubu saying, it is about you telling Tinubu we shut down until this man goes. Because you are a candidate in the election.
But Henry, there are other Amukutans waiting.
Let him go and bring another one.
Yes.
But you see this one?
Yes.
That we have already seen his hand. That, oh, you are a Tinubu supporter online. You will not conduct the election. When that is done, even if Tinubu brings his mother or his father, which nobody knows anyway, or he brings his son, Sheyi, to come and conduct the election, the man will remember that the person that just left because the opposition put pressure on him. But everybody is quiet. I have never seen this kind of useless opposition in my life. I have never seen this kind of unserious opposition in my life.
From what you've said,
look at Dave Umahi. A lady died in his house. The man is still minister.
It's an allegation. Nobody else. He has not been alleged. He has not been accused.
What is the allegation? That somebody died?
Yeah, the lady died. Yes, of course.
Don't misunderstand my English. A lady died in his office, in his house. He is still minister.
What should have happened?
Hey, God. See, bros, me, I have until October.
The person slept and woke up.
Bros,
wake up. That's all.
Me and Rashid, I have until October to remain an opposition member.
Okay.
After October.
You post to the...
No, I will decide my next political fate. And I'm saying this and I'm putting it on record. I cannot continue being on the side of unserious clowns. How many years do I want to use to do opposition in my life? I've done 8 years of Buhari. I'm doing 4 years of Tinubu, making 12 years. Am I supposed to be doing opposition for the rest of my life? When there are clear pathways to get power. By now, Tinubu should be feeling the heat. By now, Tinubu should not even bring any policy again that is anti-people. Guess what? Tinubu is balancing very well in Aso Rock now. He's even fighting Catholic Church, fighting bishops, fighting the people, sending Zach to go and insult the public. You know why? Because he can't even see any opposition in front of him. Nobody is challenging him. Nobody is saying this country needs to go on a standstill. Nobody has put fire in his bomb. Look at National Assembly. Total joke. Look at Judiciary. Total joke. INEC. Civil society.
Should we just forget about 2027 then?
Bros, it's going to be a coronation.
Wow.
Unless opposition comes together. Of all the opposition leaders, the only people that I, Henry Shield, see as real opposition is El-Rufai and Amici. Those people will engage you madness for madness. They will engage you gutter for gutter. They will engage you craze for craze. But you see all these other ones.
But El-Rufai has been neutralized already now, so it's only Amici.
That is the shame of the opposition. That El-Rufai will be in prison for 170-something days today.
Haven't been granted bail.
Is a failure of the opposition. Wow. No judge should politicize bail. No judge. But because they are not scared of the opposition. I am not scared of the opposition. I'm not scared of Atiku. I'm not scared of P2B. If I were Tinubu, he can't do anything. Because they've not shown any seriousness to take power from the president. So
if El-Rufai
were a free man, believe me, he's the only one in the opposition I would have followed. I don't like his governance in Kaduna, segregation. I'm pleased, I'm being very practical. I've never had a one-on-one discussion. I've met him, I shook hands with him at Jaradua Center when at an event, but I've never had a sit down, I've never had a discussion with him. Do you understand? Now, I would have followed an El-Rufai to fight Tinubu because he will not look back. I will follow an Amici to fight Tinubu because he will not look back. But they are not leading the opposition. The people leading the opposition are still drinking coffee. They are still...
So, coronation January next year?
Coronation, yes. Unless there is a coalition, unless there is a coming together of the opposition should make clear. We are not begging. We are not appealing. We are not asking. We are demanding that if you do not give us free and fair election, bring everything and everywhere down. When that is made clear, even the international community will start putting interest. The security agency will start putting interest. And you can't arrest anybody. Because why are we allowing this man to run riots over Nigeria? This guy has hijacked everything.
Nice place to anchor, Henry.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you for coming once again. We'll do this again maybe a couple of times before the elections.
No, I have until October to remain in opposition.
Definitely, this August.
After October, I'm not granted any time.
We'll do this September. We'll do this again in October.
That will be fantastic.
And hopefully the opposition would have come together.
Once I've done my birthday, I will hand up my boot. I will go and hang it somewhere. So if Nigeria likes, let it burn.
No, Nigeria will not burn.
I will no longer support anybody to say
Nigeria will not burn.
Maybe I will even go and look at Tinubu and say, okay,
Nigeria will not burn. Thank you for coming, Henry.
Thank you so much.